Hi, friends. This is your friendly neighborhood spiritual counselor and cosmic heart, Linda. As always, we will start our session today with a prayer. So I invite you to place your hands on your heart, close your eyes, if it is safe and comfortable for you to do. We're taking that deep cleansing breath of love and gratitude, releasing anything that came before this moment, setting aside anything that is to come after this moment, knowing that we will easily and effortlessly be able to pick it up again if it is ours to do so. We're grateful and thankful to be the two or more who are gathered in the name and the nature of love. Grateful for our willingness to know our true identity, which is perfect unconditional love, joy, peace, beauty, wisdom, clarity, prosperity, the all good. We are grateful and thankful to our mighty companions, our earthly and heavenly helpers. We ask that they join us now, surrounding and supporting us, blessing and guiding us, and inspiring us as we sit for just a moment in silence to set our intentions for our session today. With our intentions lightly set in our open hearts and open minds, we are so very grateful to claim them now and to be able to share them with Mother Earth and all her beings, because we are one. In grace and divine gratitude, we let it be, and so it is. Amen. So good to be with you again. So it's been a minute. Last week was a little challenging because we had my husband's celebration of life over the weekend, and there were a lot of emotional ups and downs, and just busyness too, to get things ready. So I appreciate you being patient with me and coming back here. Um, so whatever comes through today, and I already know the topic, um, I just trust that it is something that is helpful for you to hear, and otherwise you wouldn't be here. And just know that it's coming from a place of love and only love, even if it may feel difficult to hear. So, yeah, if it's challenging, just know it's coming from a place of love. So I'm continuing on talking about this grief journey that I'm walking right now, and the idea of showing yourself grace and self-compassion. And this is how we grow the love in our lives, in the lives of all those around us. So what I can say is we had an incredibly beautiful celebration of life on Saturday. Many of our family and friends were here. There were between 30 and 40 of us, and lots of people shared from their hearts their experience of my husband, and it just felt like a big love fest. It was very hot that day, but luckily there was a breeze, and everybody was able to get through their shares pretty well, including myself. So it was altogether, it was kind of an exhausting weekend, but a lot of good things came from it. My husband's family from the West Coast were here, and that felt very healing and nurturing for both my family here and his family from the West Coast. I feel like we all we got to demonstrate the love that has been showered on him since we moved here in 1986. So yeah, so that was really good. But one of the things that I'm going to talk about today, and I actually have some pictures before and after pictures, and it's not a big deal, but it felt monumental to me. For whatever reason, I had this thing in my mind that I didn't want to change the bed sheets on our bed. And as if I would lose his essence by doing that. And I know that's not true. I mean, I can feel him all over the place. But there was some egoic thought in my mind about I would lose his smell or whatever. It was just, I would lose the essence of him in washing the sheets. And it's so amusing to me because I watch one of the teachers that I watch and follow. I took her spiritual business class last fall and into this past spring. She does tarot readings on a daily basis, and she started this one with something about, I hope you slept in clean, crisp sheets, fresh sheets. And I was like, okay, it's time. It's time. So we had the celebration of life on Saturday. My husband's family left really early this morning. And so it's time for me to get into a healthy routine for myself. And, one of the ways that I can love myself is making sure that I'm sleeping in a fresh bed. So it just felt I remember talking about it with one of my prayer partners a few days ago. And yeah, so I'm just going to show you the pictures so you can see it for yourself. So this was our bed this morning, shortly after I woke up. And it was maybe half hour after I got out of bed that I listened to the tarot reading where she started before she was even reading the cards. I hope you slept in fresh, crisp sheets. So I got myself to pull the sheets off the bed. Haven't been switched out for a month because it was a month ago yesterday that my husband made his transition. And I made myself a iced coffee as a reward for doing it. And then just a little bit ago, I made the bed with the clean sheets. And yeah, so it'll feel nice, I think, to climb into that bed this evening and with the clean sheets and know that my husband would have wanted me to have a fresh start. And yeah, it's just, I feel like so many times I have in the past, I would have bypassed that, or I would have ridiculed myself for feeling stupid for not being able to just change the sheets. What's a problem? But I was honoring that part of me that was feeling sad about doing that. And I feel like so many of us, especially in this Western culture, we don't give ourselves time to feel our feelings. We don't allow ourselves even to feel them. A lot of businesses, they just give you a few days off when somebody passes in your family. And I'm grateful that I work for myself, and I'm grateful that my son and my daughter-in-law and my sister-in-law, my sister's retired like me, that they all have amazing people that they work for that were willing to allow them the time off that they felt that they needed. And so I just don't feel that we have the ceremony and the recognition of our emotions, of our feelings. And I know that a lot of that has to do with being in community. And that's what was most important to me about this celebration of life for my husband, is that I wanted all of the folks who love us, friends of my sons and my daughter-in-laws, my husband's family, my family, close friends, friends who have been here several times a week, weeding and edging and taking care of our yard. We have a pretty decent sized lot, so that it would be ready for us when we did this celebration of life. Family, friends that we've had for decades and decades. I just wanted everybody to feel the amount of love that I was feeling, that my family is feeling, and that my husband got to benefit from as well. And it takes effort to build a community that large. I mean, 30 to 40 people. And they are all people that stepped up to the plate, all of them, and have been in our lives for a very long time, and have been through some really difficult things with us. We've been there for them when they are going through difficulty, and community is so important. And it takes effort. And sometimes it takes recognizing when somebody says something that it's saying more about where they are at in their mind and heart than what's happening with you, and not taking it personally. Like the 4 agreements. Don't take things personally. Is one of them. Don Miguel Ruiz. I was just trying to remember his name. But it also requires us to step up, to take radical responsibility for nurturing that relationship and letting people know how we feel about them, and not being afraid or ashamed or feeling awkward about showing your love to people. I know it's not always looked on as a strength in our world right now, but empathy, compassion, kindness, charity those are incredibly strong traits. And, that's another thing that I have learned through this is I have had so many people tell me what an inspiration I have been through this, which, a lot of them are like, I'm sorry, I hope that doesn't make you feel like, and I'm like, no, it makes me feel grateful that you are being inspired, because I have worked for a long time to be able to be a receiver of unconditional love and to allow people to give from their hearts, because I was so hell bent on being fiercely independent and acting as if the world was out to get me. And it just isn't. The only reason the world is out to get you is if you believe the world is out to get you. And I'm done believing that. So I have really worked on being a grateful receiver, because in the past I only gave in order to receive something back, whether it was a sense of safety or receiving love from somebody else. Yeah. So it's been a practice for me, and people are recognizing the way that I am accepting help. Because when I don't accept it, it's saying to the people that are offering me whatever they are offering me, I don't value you. What you have to give me is not valuable. And that's just cruel. So allow yourself to be a little vulnerable. Allow yourself to receive. Allow yourself to believe that there is good in this world. Allow yourself to have a little conversation with yourself before you make a phone call that might be difficult, or before you go into an appointment that might be difficult, and just, put your hand on your heart and just say to all that is divine, please allow this to go as well as it can possibly go. Allow me to say the words that convey what I would like to say, and allow them to hear it from that same place. So, this grief journey has been made a little easier because I've been doing this work for 15 plus years, and I have amazing teachers that have taught me practices that I have put into practice in my life on a regular basis and been consistent with. So it may not happen the first time you try something, but don't give up. Don't give up before the answered prayer. That's what my teacher, Jennifer Hadley, says. Don't give up before the answered prayer. So, yeah, I'm feeling that's complete. So if you found this video helpful and you would like to go deeper, you can work with me one-on-one. Leave a comment below this video. Counseling sessions are 45 to 60 minutes long and cost $100. I can share more details when you reach out in the comments for your appointment. Please share this video with family and friends who you feel it may support. I would love your feedback or suggestions for future topics. Also, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you're notified when new videos are available. Thank you so much for your time and attention today. Much love, and stay true to your own cosmic heart. Bye for now.